Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Andre Neil Onyanes, and today I will be tackling about fruits. Okay, so let's proceed now to the next slide. So what is a fruit? So fruit is the fleshy or dry ripened ovary of a flowering plant enclosing the seed or seeds, thus apricots, bananas, and grapes as well as bean pods, corn grains, tomatoes, cucumbers, and acorns and almonds are all technically fruits. So daghan kayong klase-klaseng fruits no nga atong magamit, for example magluto ta ingana, so or like pineapples ginagamit nato na siya. So mo na siyang fruits. So daghan kay benefits ang usa ka fruit. So now the term is restricted to the ripened ovaries that are sweet and either succulent or pulpy. For treatment of the cultivation of fruits, see fruit farming. For treatment of the nutrient composition and processing of fruits, see fruit processing. Botanically, a fruit is a mature ovary and its associated parts. It usually contains seeds which have developed from the enclosed ovule after the fertilization. Although development without fertilization, called parthenocarpy, is known, for example, in bananas. So fertilization induces various changes in flower. Okay, so the anthers and stigma, whether the petals drop off and the sepals may be shed or undergo modifications, the ovary enlarges and the ovules develop into seeds. Okay, so each containing an embryo plant. The principal purpose of the fruit is protection and dissemination of the seed. Okay, so let's have this one. So fruits are important sources of, so ang fruits daw is important sources of, first is ang fiber or vitamins, especially kanang vitamin C. Kay kasagaran sa mga fruits naga-contain siya vitamin C and antioxidants. Although fresh fruits are subject to spoilage, their shelf life can be extended by refrigeration. So, kini mga fruits, dali lang ni siya madaot. Okay? Dali lang siya madaot. But when we put it into the refrigerator, or we will undergo refrigeration, the shelf life or the fruit can be shelf life is extended. Okay? So, removable of oxygen from their storage or packaging containers, fruits can be processed into juices, jams, and jellies, and preserved by dehydration, canning, fermentation, and pickling. So, natin nagkarilaing process, no? So, first is juices. Siyempre, naka-try na ng juices, jams, and jellies. Preserved by dehydration or katong drying sa fruit. Then canning, yes, fermentation, and pickling. So we will discuss it later on our topic, okay? So we will now proceed to the waxes, such as those from bayberries, wax myrtles, and ivory from the hard fruits of a South Amer vegetables, Lichen palm species. Phytophthus macrocarpa are important for fruit-derived products. So various drugs come from fruits such as morphine, from the fruit of the opium poppy. So naapo day mga kanang gamot or medicinal drugs na gikan sa fruits, especially kidaghan siya og mga nagkadaiyang mga nutrients na magamit nato sa pag-cure sa nagkalain-laing mga sakit. Okay? So, let's proceed now to the next slide. So, types of fruits in the Philippines. So, dili na to mahurutan og discuss ang types of fruits in the Philippines, but I've listed here some of the most common na mga fruits there is sa Philippines. Okay? So, let's start it with mango or manga. So, I know familiar na kay taani, no? So, this is the national fruit of the Philippines. It is a juice stone fruit which tastes sharply sour when raw but delectably sweet when ripe. So kabalo jud ta nga ang mango na ay variety siya nga kanang murag tamis, tapoy uban nga aslom. So mao na siya ang mangga. So it is significantly high in vitamin C and folate. There are many varieties of mangoes such as Indian mango, apple mango, Carabao mango. Okay, so mo to siya nagkanlain nga variety sa mango or mangga. So kasagaran na region na makita nato ni siya is Guimaras. So Guimaras is one of the most famous place nga kanang nagaproduce og mga very sweet na mga uh, kinds of mangoes. Then Cebu, so nasa tawag ng manggang Cebu something. Ana, then Zambales, and also here in Davao. Okay, now let's proceed now to Aratilis. So, Aratilis or Muntingia or Manzanitas. Okay, so makita na to ni siya bisan asa lang no. So, wala ta kabalo nga fruit puday ni siya ang manzanitas. So, these tiny berries are sweet to the taste and has an inedible skin. Popular to children, Aratilis normally grows in residential backyards. So, abi na to sa una nga kining mansanitas, dili siya makaon pero tinuod appeal gyud din siya sa mga fruits no but dili lang ka siya known diri nga ginakaon. So, these are tiny berries. So, tamis na siya nakatilaw ko ani pero murag dili kay siya as in lami og lasa. So, that is aratilis or mansanitas in Bisaya. Okay? So, let's proceed now to another slide. So, this one. Durian. Okay, so I think durian is very famous in our country or especially in Davao City. So, this fruit is known as the king of all tropical fruits. Spiked fruit durian is sweet, savory, creamy. It emits an unusually strong offensive odor. Purported to be an aphrodisiac, it has become a staple in candies, milkshakes, and ice cream. It is rich in vitamins B1, B6, and C. So, kini ding durian, no, napalay siya mga different kinds of vitamins nga present sa iya, which is ang B1, B6, and C. Okay? So, makita yun nato nga kanang dili lang siya ingon na kanang ginakaon lang to siya kay tungod siya fruit na naa siya mga specific nga mga vitamins nga present sa iya. Then ang uban dili ganahan og durian, especially ako sa una, dili ko gakaon og durian tungod kay lain jud siya baho no but now I used to it man so nagakaon og durian. So lami siya, sweet, savory, and also creamy. So that is durian. So gitawag siya king of all tropical fruits. So kining diri is makita nato ning spiky kinds of skin niya. So sakit kina siya makaigo. So now let's proceed to another slide. This one, kamyas or bilimbi. Okay, so bilimbi ang tawag na sa uban. So ginatawag lang to siya diri og kamyas. So it is sour and eaten raw with rock salt and good as a sweet pickle relish. Can be cured and made as ingredients for sinigang or paksiw. So kining kamyas is ginagamit ni siya sa mga old type of making sinigang or paksiw. So kay aslom man gini siya no ang kining kamyas. So nakatilaw na pud ko ani. So aslom gid siya. So let's proceed now to another slide. This one, pakwan or watermelon. I guess kabalugid mo unsa ning watermelon or pakwan. So as its English name suggests, pakwan is watery, sweet, crunchy, and fibrous. It has distinctive red color. Okay? So that is pakwan. Is rich in vitamin C. So rich in vitamin C good ang pakwan, no? Okay, so let's proceed now to another fruit. This one, lanzones or lanzones. So lanzones may look like smooth, small potatoes, but it's edible fruit. It's sweet, sour, and sometimes bitter. The bitter taste is attribute to the sap contains its skin is and inedible. Okay. So kini ang skin sa lansones, di gyud na siya makaon. Kay pait gyud na siya. So kini gyud ang atong kuan, kining kaunon ning unod niya. So sa lansones, naa siya different kinds of varieties also. Then naay uban nga tamis gyud, naapoy uban nga aslom. So mas lami gitong tamis siya unya, juicy po ni siya nga kind of fruit. So dili na siya ingon na kanang common fruit, okay? Di siya common sa uban nga places. So kasagaran makita is Davao City, may ana ra gud. So that is lanzones. Okay? So now, let's have another slide, okay? We will have this one. Wait a minute. This one. Okay. So pinya or pineapple. So pinya can be consumed raw in canned, cook or juice. It is very rich in vitamin C and manganese. Though very nutritious, piña is contraindicated for pregnant mothers. Okay? So, kining piña no is you can consume it raw or in can or cooked or juice. So, daghan siya gamit ng piña. Pwede mo siya kaunon diretso, pwede na siya i-in-can, pwede na mo siya isagol sa mga lutuonon. For example, ang do you call this caldereta, sagulan nimo og pinya, so pwede na siya gamiton nimo. Then juice also, so makahimo tag juice using this kind of fruit which is ang pinya. Okay, so it is very rich in vitamin C and manganese. Okay, so kining pinya usay ginagamit na siya para murag maka-help siya sa imong pag-digest ba sa imong food, murag makahilis siya sa imong sa imong kinaon, something ana niya kuan. Okay, sa imong para sa imong bowel movement. Okay, so the region or kanang most commonly nga region na nagatanom og pineapple is Nueva Vizcaya and Bukidnon. Yes, Bukidnon is one of the highest or top exporter or producers of pineapple. Okay? So naadra ang kasagaran sa Del Monte Company, something ana nga klase nga company nagka-produce og pineapple. Okay. So this one, Chesa o Tisa or canistel or egg fruit. So daghan siya klaseng tawag. So kini nga fruit is dili ko familiar ani nga fruit pero nakadungog na ko ning tisa. So Chesa is a sweet orange yellow fruit with a texture comparable to a boiled egg yolk. Chesa is very rich in vitamin B3 and C. So ang iyang region is not quite kanang ilado kay tungod kay residential or backyard. So bisan asa lang nimo siya makita, no? It depends lang kung asa siya motubo gyud. So now, let's proceed to another slide, okay? So this one. Okay. Makopa or water apple or rose apple. So kini nakakaon jud tanay makopa, especially katong mga naa sa mga bukid-bukid na areas, no? So crunchy pinkish fruit the size of a tomato. When fully ripe, this is bell-shaped fruit has a shiny red texture, also known as tambis. Okay? So, ginatawag din nato na siya usahay og tambis. Tama, tambis. It is watery and bland to the tongue. So, kasagaran na kung makita ning tambis is pamunga ni siya more ano, mga um, hot season or like summer season, something ana. So, daghan na siya, no? Then a region is not specific also kay wala man kayo ga pananom ani like mo gawas na siya bisag asa nga or motubo lang siya bisan asa, no. So walay naga kuan ani. Then let's proceed to another slide, okay? So this one. So avocado or avocado. Okay? So avocado is like Bisaya term or Tagalog term ba yan? So it is popular in milkshakes, salads, tortas, guacamole, and ice creams. Avocado has high monounsaturated fat content. It is rich in vitamin B5, pantothenic acid, B6, B9, folate, K, and potassium. So region is uh, CAR, okay? Then region 2. So ang kining avocado is kanang nindot yun siya lami po ni siya kanon, no? So ang uban ginasagol sa milkshakes. So kasagaran po na ko siya makita sa mga salads. Okay, so paghimog salads ginabot nga nila avocado. So I don't know why nganong ginabutang nila ng avocado pero lami daw. Then kasagaran man gud is ginahimo lang siyang ice creams, may ngana. Okay? So milkshakes. So mo nang kasagaran matry sa avocado nga kanon. Okay, then now we will proceed to another slide. Okay, this is rambutan. Okay. So dili gini familiar kaayo nga mga klase sa prutas kay murag rare ra kay man siya makita no. So dili siya basta-basta nimo makita nga mga kinds of fruits. So this is the cousin of lychee and longan. Red hair rambutan has a smooth flesh that envelopes a large inedible seed. It is mildly sweet in taste and also it is sour also. It is sour. Okay? So not all varieties of what do we call this rambutan is like having a sweet in taste, but also there are some varieties that are what do we call this? It is sour one. Okay? So mura siya sour gyud siya ang uban nga variety sa kaning kuan sa rambutan, but kasagaran is sweet man gyud. Then it is rich in vitamin B3 and manganese. Okay? So ang kining rambutan is naa na siya seed dira sa tunga, which is nakakapit na iyang murag unod, then dili to nim pwede kaunon, inedible tong iyang seed gyud. Dili siya pwede kaunon nimo ang seed. Okay? So region for that or katong kasagaran nga nagatubo ang rambutan is Laguna, Batangas, Nueva Vizcaya, Mindoro, Panay Island, and Mindanao. So mo na siya kasagaran nga naga-alaga or mga farm siguro nga klase sa kanang kuan sa rambutan. Okay? So let's proceed now to atis. Okay, so unsa man ning atis? It is a sweet and creamy like custard. It is rich in vitamin C and manganese. It is remarkable for its pulpy segments containing black inedible seeds. So kining atis is wala pa gyud ko kasugat na mukaon aning nga klase sa prutas, no? So mo ni siya ang atis. Okay? So let's proceed now to another slide, okay? So this one. Why fruits? So nganong fruits? Okay? So we will answer that. Okay? This one. So fruits are nature's marvelous gift to humankind. Okay? So tama yun. Ang fruits is a nature's marvelous gift to humankind. Kaya nga naman, aside sa lami siya, daghan siya kana mga makuha nato nga mga nutrients. Pag mukaon ta ni mga different kinds of fruits. Actually, daghan king klase nga fruits yun ang atong pwede kaunon nga makatabang sa atong body. So, it is indeed they are life-enhancing medicines packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and many phytonutrients or plant-derived micronutrients. Sama gud sa ilang ginaingon na uh, an apple a day keeps the doctors away. So, although dili kita ingon na makaingon mukaon tag apple per me nga di na ta makapatambal tungod gid ta masakit. So dili gyapon siya ngana pero naa siya tabang sa ato ang body. Okay? So nindot jud siya nature's marvelous gift to humankind. So mao na siya ang fruits. Okay? So they are an absolute feast to our sight. Not just because of their color and flavor, but of their unique nutrient profile that helps the human body to be fit, rejuvenate, and free of disease. Okay? So let's proceed now to another slide. 5 facts about fruits. So first is fruits are low in calories and fat and are source of simple sugars, fiber, and vitamins, which are essentials for optimizing our health. So ang fruits daw is low siya in calories and fats. So nala siya no na siya contain siya og mga sugar or fiber and vitamins, but dako kay siyang tabang or it is essential for optimizing our health para ang atong kaugalingon is energize siya perme or kanang dili siya prone sa mga sakit. The next is fruits provide plenty of soluble dietary fiber which helps to ward off cholesterol and fats from the body and to help in smooth bowel movements as well as offer relief the constipation ailments. So mo na siya ang fruits daw makatabang og naa siya mga soluble dietary fiber na maka-help sa atua para maka hilis atong cholesterol, fats, then smooth atong ang atong bowel movements. Okay? So, fruits composed of many antioxidants such as polyphenolic flavonoids, vitamin C, and anthocyanins. These compounds firstly help the human body protect the oxidant stress, diseases, and cancers, and secondly, assist the body in developing the capacity to fight against these ailments by boosting our immunity level. So many fruits, when compared to the vegetables, are cereals, oxygen, high antioxidant values, which are measured regarding their oxygen, radical, absorbent capacity. Okay? So that is ORAC. Okay? Oxygen, radical, absorbent capacity. So number 4, okay, fourth facts of fruits. It is anthocyanins are flavonoids, categories of phyllophenolic compounds found in some blue fruits like blue-black grapes, mulberries, acai berry, chokeberry, blueberries, blackberries, and in many vegetables featuring blue or deep purple pigments. So kanang mga color blue nga mga type sa we call this fruits or vegetables. So na siya mga nindot nga kanang kinds of nutrients. For example, anthocyanins or flavonoid categories of of polyphenolic compounds. Okay? So consumption of fruits rich in blue pigments offers many health benefits. So daghan na siya health benefits that helps to remove free radicals from the body and thus protect against cancers, aging, and infections. So majority of these pigments in the fruit tends to concentrate just underneath their skin. Okay, so kini daw mga naka-blue pigmented na mga fruits is like naka-help siya to fight against or protect against cancers, so aging, papanigulang na to, or infections. Okay? So, a majority of these pigments in the fruits tend to concentrate underneath their skin. Okay. So now, number 5 or fifth fact about about fruits. So fruits' health benefiting properties are because of their richness in vitamins, minerals, micronutrients, and pigment, antioxidants. Altogether, these compounds help the body prevent or at least prolong the natural changes of aging by protecting the damaged and rejuvenating cells, tissues, and organs. So, ang fruit is health benefiting, actually mga health benefiting properties, no? Like, katulad yung mga vitamins, minerals, micronutrients, pigment, antioxidants nga nag-help sa to fight against aging. Okay? So, pagpanigulang sa itong mga naong or pagpangunod sa itong mga naong, muna siya kanang help sa fruit na maka natural protect us from aging, damage, so rejuvenate sa atong cells, tissues, and organs. Their overall benefits are manifold. Wow! So fruit nutrition benefits are enormous. The inclusion of fruits in the daily diet helps protect oneself from minor ailments like wrinkling of the skin, hair fall, and memory loss. Oh, wow! So makaingon tanong ang fruit day no kay kanang makahelp po dyan sa atong skin, hair fall, o pati di sa memory loss. Okay, so kailangan na ganito mo kaano mga fruits. So now, we have here dry fruits. So unsa man ang dry fruits? Something natay mga idea na friend, dried mangoes, may nga na. So ato siya i-dig deeper ang dry fruits. So these are a rich source of nutrients such as vitamins and minerals. Consumption of some dry fruits daily enhances the overall bioavailability of nutrients. So dry fruits like raisins, dried grapes, goji berry, apricots, dates, figs, tamarind are indeed very good in iron, calcium, zinc, selenium, and manganese. Also, mixing dry fruits with some fresh fruits would help you to get vitamin C, which in turn facilitates complete absorption of iron inside the stomach. Okay, so now, this one. Ang dry fruits daw is daghan siyang klase nga kasagaran gina-dry is kato mga grapes, berries, apricots, dates. So lami daw kay na siya no. So indeed very good in iron. So wow, iron, calcium, zinc. Okay, so nindot din kauno ni mga dried fruits. Okay? So now, how much fruit nutrition should be included in our daily diet? So, according to sa research, once mo itag ka na any servings of or ginasuggest sa research na mo ino mo kaon ta og mga fruits and every servings or fruits in our daily lives kailangan mo kaon tag fruits any kinds of fruits. So recommended nila is 2 to 3 servings of fresh fruits every day. The term one fruit serving is about 250 grams of clean edible portion of the fruit. Okay? So excluding discards like the peel, seeds, etc. So include seasonal fruits in the daily diet. So unsa man to? Varieties of fruit types, tropical, subarctic, berries, tree fruits, and etc. So color are blueberries, mangoes, pink guava, yellow watermelon, black grapes, black sapodilla, and etc. And different flavors should be encouraged to get maximum health benefits. Yellow and orange color fruits are rich sources of an alpha and B carotenes. Wow! Zeaxanthin and cryptoxanthin, while blue black colored like black or blueberries are excellent sources of polyphenolic anthocyanin antioxidants. Okay, so let's get siya i-pronounce polyphenolic anthocyanin antioxidants. Okay, so mo na siya makuha nito sa mga black and blue colored or blueberries or black colored fruits or blue. Okay? So this one, selection of fruits. Ano sa man selection of fruits? It is prefer organic or over inorganic produce to avail maximum fruit nutrition benefits. So many wild varieties of berries and tropical tree fruits are still not treated with any chemical fertilizers or insecticide sprays and can be safely purchased from the local farm owners. So for example, ang kanang mga tropical trees, for example, kanang lanzones, di na kakailangan og kanang mga insecticides, kailangan pa kag mga kanang grabe nga mga chemicals in order to have a good harvest of that or para mamunga siya. Kay kasagaran if good ang imuhang kanang klase sa soil, then ang weather nimo tukma sa kanang klase nga fruit, so okay kay siya no. So dili na ka kailangan mga chemical nga fertilizers para lang mo tambok pa imong mga kuan. So safe na siya i-purchase. Labi na sa mga local farm owners. For example, sa diri sa mga bukid-bukid, kato mga naay mga ginagmay nga mga farm or local farm owners ka nagatanom og mga fruits like lanzones, rambutan, durian, okay? So those are not um puti those kinds of fruits or kanang ginapadako sa local farm owners kasagaran wala sila gagamit og insecticide chemical fertilizers. So, pasagdaan lang gina nila ng mga fruits sana nga mamunga gina sila dira. Okay? So, organic fruits tend to be smaller and expensive. However, however, they are endowed with a special flavor, rich in vitamins and minerals, and stuffed with numerous health benefiting antioxidants. Okay? So now, how to use fruits? Saan na paggamit ang fruits? So, dara. Bearing a few fruits like wild berries, always wash them soon after shopping. So, for example, kato mga wild berries, okay? So, pag human daw nimo nagpalit-an na, always wash gyud out or limpyuhan or like kanang imo jud na siyang ikuan ibabad sa tubig or kanang limpyuhan siya through water good then rinse them in salt water for a few minutes and then wash in cold running water until you satisfied with the complete cleanliness. So, pwede po siya i-rinse na salt water. This way, you make sure that the fruit you eat is rid of dirt, sand, and any residual chemical spray. Eat them while they are fresh, since certain fruits have very short shelf life. So kasagaran yun bitaw ang mga fruits is they have very short shelf life. Di gyud siya magdugay, dali na siya madaot. So mo na disadvantage, pero once ibutan nimo siya sa refrigerator or sa ref ang ginatawag nato, murag mataas ma-extended yun iyang shelf life. Okay? So let's proceed to this one. To store, place them in paper wrappings or zipping pouches and keep them in the refrigerator for short periods until you are ready to use them. Eat fruits as a whole without any additions to enjoy their true flavor and taste and to get a maximum fruit nutrition benefits. So pag mukaon na kag fruits ay na daw pagkaon-kaon ka ng mga lahi nga klaseng pagkaon kay para ma-enjoy da nimo ang tinuod nga flavor aning nga different kinds of fruits. Okay? So ingana. So let's proceed now to another slide. Okay, naana sa preserving fruits and vegetables. So naay nagkaklase-klase yung process of preserving fruits and vegetables. Or karon mo topic ta about fruits, okay? So storing. So unsa man ning storing? Ni kaning tindahan. So dili na siya mao ang storing, no? So ang kining storing is the easiest method for keeping your harvest, but most vegetables don't have a long shelf life. Root vegetables and vegetables can be cured like onions and winter squash will last the longest. So kini mga onions, winter squash, ay nako magdugay gyud na sila nga klase sa kanang mga vegetables or kuan. So ibutang nimo sila sa ref, taas kay extended yun lang shelf life. Then basic storing tips, only store fully mature healthy vegetables or fruits. Any bruised or immature vegetables or fruits should be eaten fresh or preserved by other means. So for example, ang imong fruit is bunog. So unsay mahitabo, dali ra siya daot. So clean off soil and allow the outside of vegetables or fruits to dry before freezing. Okay, so kailangan limpyuhan jud perminti ang fruits bago siya i-dry and before freezing. Keep a few inches to the stem on winter squash and also cut the green tops of fruit crops to an inch or so. Okay, so more likely it is applicable for the vegetables. Okay, so let's proceed now to another slide. Freezing. So from the word freezing, murag abot yun siya sa kabugnawon yun, no? Ang kini siya nga klase nga kuad, a method or process. So freezing. Many fruits or vegetables keep well in the freezer. When blanched and frozen soon after harvesting, this can be the best method for retaining nutrients as well as color, texture, and flavor. Most fruits or vegetables can last up to 8 to 12 weeks in the freezer. Okay. So, kuan na siya, no? Kanayng uh, magdugay gyud ang vegetables or fruits pag ibutang nimo siya sa ref. So kailangan gyud na kanang ibutang nimo siya sa ref para mataas ang iyang shelf life. Okay? So basic freezing tips: freeze food immediately after packaging. Deep freezer in the temperature at 0 degrees or lower. You can set your freezer control to 10 degrees if the day before the freezing period. Okay? So this will only lower the temperature in the freezer and lengthen the time needed for the product to chill. Okay, now let's proceed now to canning. Okay, so I think nagyud ta idea ning canning, no, sa for example sa fruits kay daghan man gyud ang mga canned fruits or okay. So isa na is mga pineapple, so watermelon wala kay ng watermelon, kasagaran yun is pineapple gyud ang grabe nga kanang ginabutang or nagaagi og canning method. So it's a great method for preserving fruits and vegetables with high water content like tomatoes, mushrooms, beans, and peaches. But you must follow canning guidelines to the letter, okay? So, um, Basic canning tips. So use clean jars and use cell lids. Process in boiling water or a pressure canner for the specified amount of time. So, kailangan daw sa mga basic canning tips, dapat mo gamit ang mga clean jars. Okay? And use seal lids. Okay? So, kasagan, gina-process siya, boiling water, ibutan nimo tong candid to then pressure canner para mawala ito yung mga bacteria or microorganisms nga pwede makadaot sa imuhang fruits. Okay. Then, let's proceed to another slide. Drying. So drying fruits, vegetables, and herbs is also very easy process and can be done without any special equipment. Okay? Or sped up by using the oven or a dehydrator. Okay? So, dried fruits, seeds, jerky, and leather, and even popcorn can be done by these methods. Okay? So, kining kasagaran naka-try kog drying nga kanang dry fruits is katong dried mangoes. So, ingana siya. Okay? So, now, let's proceed to the basic drying tips. Okay, so provide good air circulation while drying to prevent spoilage. Be sure the fruits and vegetables are fully mature and disease-free. Okay? So, dapat daw ang atong fruits and vegetables are fully mature and disease-free. Di ta basta-basta mo ka o more dry o kanang fruit nga di pa siya hinog or sa ba, di pa siya fully mature or kanang mga na ba siya iniagi ba siya kadaot or sakit nga klase nga fruit or vegetables, di na siya basta-basta dry. Okay? So, pickling. Okay, so pickled kadung man siguro mo mga pickled chuchu nga na siya nga klase nga kanang method. So, for example is dito sa China naga-pickled sila og kanang what do you call garlic, 'di ba? So kuyaw kayo sila dito og style sa pag-process sa food or sa vegetables or fruits. Okay? So cucumbers come to mind when we think pickling, but many vegetables and fruits can be preserved in this manner, including the peppers, cauliflowers, apples. Okay? Apples can be pickled also and pears. So relish are also prepared by pickling. Basic pickling tips: always follow a tested recipe. Even a vinegar spoilage can happen. Canning pickled products by the boiling water methods further stop spoilage. Choose only disease-free fruits or vegetables and them well before processing. So jams and jellies. No method of preserving food smells as wonderful as making jams and jellies. So ang kasagaran mga fruits is ginahimo dyan jams, strawberry jams, mango jams, unsa pa ng klase mga jams dara or jellies, lami jud na siya. Especially ibutang nimo siya sa mga bread, ipalaman nimo, lami kay ng jams, okay? So, mga basic tips for making jams and jellies. First is the freshest, sweetest fruit makes the best jelly or jam. So kung ikaw maghimo kag jam, di pod ka mo palit dito sa market nga kadto pod mga daan na ka halos mura nag brown brown ng color, no. So dapat fresh good siya nga kind of fruit. Then piliyon pod to nimo tamis, di pod to mga aslom nga type sa fruit. For example, mango or unsa ba strawberry. Maghimo ka na or unsa ba na imong himuon nga jam dira langka jam or jackfruit jam. Okay? So dapat tamis pod, di pod kay ibutang ra nato nga aslom day kayo pag tilaw nimo butang nimo sa bread to ara yabo ang jam. Okay? So the acidity level has to be right for the fruits to gel. So ang acidity level kailangan eksakto lang siya para mag-gel siya or mo-jelly siya ang fruit. Then lemon juice is added to low acid fruits. Don't alter sugar amounts in recipes. Sugar helps preserve and gel the fruits. Okay. So, kailangan ang butang jud siya sugar para ma-preserve and mo gel dayon ang fruits. Okay. So, I think that's the end of my discussion or report about fruits. Okay. So, thank you very much for watching and I hope you learned something in my report and Okay, this will be our, I think, the final topic for our module in this final term. Okay, so thank you very much. This is Andre Neil Onyanas, your reporter for today. So I've talked about fruits. Okay, goodbye everyone.